So my tears are like turning into anger a little bit at this point because I mean, I've never done an ultrasound before either, but I do know that the cover that she was using was wrong. And I do know that, you know, in order to do a transvaginal ultrasound, you actually have to enter the vagina. So, you know, time number 3, she leaves the room, she comes back, and she's like, okay, everything's okay. You know, you guys, you can get dressed and, you know, you're all set. And we both look at her, we're like, aren't you going to tell us the sex of the baby? And she's like, oh, I don't think I can do that. And I'm just like, go to your supervisor and like the tears are still coming because I'm still kind of traumatized from her being so silent during the whole ultrasound. I'm like, go to your supervisor and ask. This is the 20-week ultrasound. You know, like that was the second defining moment that I knew that this lady has never done a pregnancy ultrasound before, especially a 20-week ultrasound. So she leaves the room, she comes back 5 minutes later, and she tells us what she thinks the sex of the baby is. And we're just like, okay, we're not really acknowledging her at this point because we're both pretty unhappy with her performance. So luckily I had a doctor's appointment right afterwards. So I have my doctor, you know, can you please show me the ultrasound pics, like what she took? Because, you know, I didn't see anything of the ultrasound. She gave us these pictures that were, they were horrible pictures. The ink was all off and there were lines and I mean, it was just horrible. You know, these pictures were horrible. Like the 5-week ultrasound picture was much better, or I think it was 6-week ultrasound was like way better. So my doctor shows me all the pictures and she's like, everything's okay with the baby's measuring great. And so I'm like, you know, I asked my doctor, I'm like, can you show me the picture of what she thought was, you know, the sex of the baby, the defining, you know, moment of the sex of the baby? So my doctor shows me the image and okay, so this image is the hind view of the baby's butt, okay? So I'm looking at the back of the baby's butt, and I'm looking at what is between the baby's butt. So what I'm looking at can either be the vagina or the scrotum. Now, I don't know if any of you are out there know how developed the scrotum is. I mean, I know that the testicles aren't quite, you know, descended yet, but it could have been a vagina and it could have been a scrotum. So I'm really not confident in her 85%, you know, guess of what our baby's sex was. So no, we don't know the sex of the baby and we don't have any names picked out. We're not married to any names. So that's my horrible ultrasound story. I don't know if I'm pretty positive, like during that time period, during weeks 18 through 22, I would say, I was pretty emotional. That was probably like the height of my emotional pregnancy, whatever, I don't know. It was like postpartum depression during pregnancy, I don't know, whatever. But it was a pretty bad time period. I don't know if I was just overly emotional during my 20-week ultrasound, and I don't know if maybe it just wasn't such a bad story, but I was pretty traumatized by that story, and I felt that I was a little robbed of my experience. And so, and people ask me, you know, oh, do you know the sex? Oh, you don't want to find out? Like, yes, we do want to find out, but I don't have any confidence in this lady's guess, and that's why we're still not sure. So that's my story. And I am 26 weeks and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 days. So here is my belly, just to show everyone. This is my cute Old Navy shirt, kind of hides everything. Okay, so this is my 26-week and 4-day belly. On the side. from the front. And the other side. This is the first time I'm making an official pregnancy video, so I'm sorry if this is going on too long, but I just wanted to share my ultrasound experience. Hopefully everybody else has a great ultrasound experience in their 20-week ultrasound, but mine wasn't too good. I would just request, or at least ask the ultrasound tech, like, is this the first pregnancy ultrasound that you've done? Or maybe I should have done that before, you know, going ahead with this experience. I just assumed that, I don't know, this is her job. She knew what she was doing, but I guess I shouldn't assume. So, good luck with everyone, and post your comments, good, bad, ugly, I don't know. Give me a 5 stars if you want. Like, I'm not very good at these 3D things, so like right here maybe 5 stars. I don't know. Okay, all right. So bye internet, bye family and friends, and I'll talk to you later.